And just for like a quick explainer, it's called Big Heart Orphanage, and the in Mexican in Spanish, it's Casa Hogar Corazon Grande. And
Yeah.
Big Heart Orphanage is just kind of a loose interpretation of that, or loose translation rather. But really, they function more like a children's home because some of the kids do still have their parents, or they have some of their family that are involved in their life in some way or another. So
Yeah.
the kids at Big Heart, those that do still have their parents, how often do they get to see them?
Yeah. So kind of how the schedule works is every other week they get to go home on a Friday afternoon, and then they're home all day Saturday and they come back Sunday night. So they get to go home. It would be twice a month. Um, and then recently, a new ministry that Big Heart kind of started was really wanting to invest in not only the kids, but the moms and the families. So now, what it looks like is say this weekend the kids were home. Next weekend, the kids would be at the orphanage. And on that Sunday, they actually invite in all the moms and some, it's brothers. And they all come. We eat breakfast together. They do like chores together. We do like a big group family devotional. We go to church. We come back. We eat lunch. And then after lunch, the kids go and take a nap. And then someone, whether it's Robert or Micah or Pedro, which is another guy that helps at the orphanage, does a devotional with the moms and the brothers. And then we wake the kids up, and the moms get to have an application time. So they get to apply what they learned. And then the rest of the day, they just like hang out. One day it like fell on the Super Bowl. So we had a fun Super Bowl party. Um, yeah, and it is really cool to watch like the moms like hang out with all the kids and like just like this big happy family. Like there are people running through the kitchen playing tag, like some of the older brothers. But yeah, they get to go home. Yeah, once every like week, so twice a month they go home for like 2 days, and then on the weekends they don't go home. On Sundays we invite their moms, and then for Christmas they get to go home. I think for around a week, and then also in August it's like a week or two. They have those big breaks during summer, and then in Christmas that they get to go home for an extended period of time.
So those big breaks in the summer and Christmas, do the kids really look forward to that? By the end of that break, are they ready to come back to Big Heart? Because I've always been really curious about how the kids themselves feel about being there. Like, it's definitely in their best interest to be there based on their home situation, but I'm sure they miss their parents, of course, and probably some of their other siblings that aren't there. So how do the kids feel about all that?
Yeah, it's like one of those things that when I first started working at Big Heart at the orphanage, I think like most of our mind goes to like, oh, they don't have parents if they're at an orphanage. And it's really cool to see how Big Heart like actually functions and how the kids do get to go home, and just how the ministry is like really kind of, going beside like those that are along single mothers and widowed moms, and really like going beside them, empowering them and helping them. Um, yeah, it's like really cool how they work, and like the stories of the moms. I think like a month ago, through family days, two of the moms have accepted Christ and were baptized. And they've like got to get some of the moms medical care and just things like that. And it's really cool how they work and like really help out the families. And it's not just about the kids, but the community and like helping the families. But yeah, the kids, I think it's like talking to them. It was something that made me really curious. So I remember chatting with some of them for the first time, and most of them really do like coming back. From the chats I've had, they enjoy going home, but like just because of like situations, I don't think they like being home for like super long periods of time. And yeah, it's awesome for them to like get to see like grandmothers and like aunts or brothers and sisters. But most of them really do like they enjoy that little time, but they really look forward to coming back. And most of the time, the first thing they say when they walk through the door is like, "We've missed this place. We're so excited to be back." And yeah, I think you would have to like talk to each kid differently, and I think they all but have like different things that they would say, but most of them are like really thrilled to come back and like running around as soon as they get through the doors.